Beep beep. Is this thing on?
Hello. Yeah, I didn't stream last week. Something surprising just happened, like last minute basically. And yeah, I just had to pay attention to that. Let's see if my camera is at the correct angle. When I get my stuff open, then I can check that. Where? Okay, here we go. Oh, I forgot. Okay, first of all, it is not at the correct angle. And it's not, okay. I need to like First of all, hide the goals. I need to do the light. I need to like fucking. Okay, I need to move it like that. Move it like that. Okay. So I don't have to recrop. I just had to move the camera because I've like bumped it. And then I have to enable the correct light so it doesn't look like absolute garbage. Hold on. There we go. Magic. Hello. We went from very scuffed to what we usually have. Awesome. Very, very cool. Okay. Next up, let's fix the goals file. Okay. Let's put this into like a temporary. Okay, I'm just gonna say resave this actually. It's fine. And what do we... Oh, hello cleared. Hello. And what do I mean when I say refactoring networking? I think that's fine. I wouldn't really need this for myself because it's really easy to remember. There's one goal that I'm gonna be attacking today. There was a bunch of like stuff I wrote earlier. Okay. We open game.rs and then we open network. Those two things. Oh yeah. There we go. Yeah. Hold on. There we go. Alright. Why don't we just print line A here? What is the current state? If I try to run this, what happens? Also, I realized that I could probably show the... Also, before I do that, which branch are we on? Okay, we are on multi-threaded networking, that's good. And I should probably make a commit, because apparently there are a bunch of changes. Okay, so this just doesn't work at all. I mean, the server works, but then the client just does nothing. Yeah, that's kind of what I expected. Kind of what I expected. Is not the right repo. This is the right repo. Oh yeah, okay. So I actually don't need this. This is just some test I made. Okay, okay. What is this? Okay. I would like to have this stash. Fuck. Well, I can just rewrite this comment in here. Let's discard, and then also funny thing I could do, I can just resave. Oh, never mind, that gets rid of the thing. What? I fucked up. Where are the changes? Is it this thing? I don't think it is. Fuck, I just lost those things. I lost the comment. I lost the plot. Oh, thankfully it was just a comment. Alright. I just wrote a bunch of useful stuff in here about like, oh yeah, now it's time to do this, this, and this. But I can remember it, at least somewhat. Okay. That's the TLDR of what I had here before. Okay. Show. I need to copy some code from before. Okay. So if this already commented out, I might have had a bit of this existing actually in there. Well, that's fine. I guess just re-copy. We need a buffer first of all, and we can make that buffer outside of the loop, so we can reuse the same like static area of memory. Look, I'm being so fancy. We don't have to like reallocate the buffer every single loop. Funny thing is that here on the previous version, the buffer would be reallocated every single frame that's rendered. But if you received multiple packets per frame, then it would use the same buffer. But then between frames, like, this kind of disappears. At least I think that's how it works. Or then this is actually some static area, and yeah. Anyway, I don't know. Oh, I wanted to zoom in, but actually I might be able to zoom in if I just cargo format here. I don't want my line wrapping like crazy. I guess what I should do, or what I could do, is like two things. If I want to zoom in, first of all, I could limit the line length, or I could like more aggressively scroll to the side when I have indents. Those are like the two things on my mind. Oh, I meant to do XDD because I have too many warnings that I have not taken care of. Okay. So now we have the loop, and now we're reading data. And it doesn't really matter where we are reading data and where we are sending inputs. We just do both kind of continuously. And we might need to have like some sort of sleep somewhere. But for now, I'll assume that we don't do that. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Doing cargo format also gets rid of the empty space below. And there we go. And here, Alright. How do we read local inputs? Well, we have our message receiver. And let's cheat by looking at source code of voxel parkour game. Interesting. Oh, there we go. Receiver. Dot try iter. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's what we do. What exactly is try iter actually? This is single consumer, so this is the one that I have. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is exactly what I want. Because I think if I called iter, then it would block for the message. But I don't want to block. I could just do it like this. Oh shit. Good point. There we go. I literally just had it disabled for some reason. I don't know why. I was thinking like, damn, that like it looks brighter than usual, but then I didn't really pay attention to it. Because why would I? You know, like, system should just work. Good. Oh, because I disabled it when I streamed without the camera. Like, I was like, I don't need these additional layers of the screen capture, right? Ooh. Hold on, that's a good question. How do I decide where these go? Or is it just... Hold on. I could. Sometimes. Hold on, let me move it down a bit. I'll move it down in here. It's like easier to do that. And then I go here. Oh. I'll move it down a bit more. Now this is the stream, only the preview, Okay, if there's no text, then it's visible. But I don't know, I feel like I might have to move it a bit lower, honestly. Like maybe here. Right? Then it's actually like visible. I'm curious, if I make it... I could put it here like this. And then it appears like that. That appears a bit brighter. But you can still read the text over it. I think that's what I want, honestly. And I fire a fucking suggestion. I never thought about that. And also I'm glad that I have the stream set up in such a way that I can do it. Right? Just by like whoop 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 and then it's done. Nice. Epic. Alright. And truly at some point I have to do the thing where I have an input replay and then I just replay that. Wasp came and said hi. Nice. Alright. Oh yeah, this is message receiver. Not audio state.message receiver, but just message receiver. Yeah, I am not indifferent towards wasps, I can say that. Read local inputs, send them to the server. Message to network thread. Okay. So we just match on this. Data flyer inputs. Alright. What was this? Okay, sure. Let's just have the compiler tell me. I already forgot. There you go. And that is the only message currently. We don't have anything else. That's fine. I'm a bit slower today. I don't know if you've noticed. At least I feel that way. But, you know, sometimes days be like that. Probably should have some sort of storage for these inputs. We're not gonna just send this immediately because all of the reliable UDP shenanigans. Fucking uniform protocol data instead of uniform data protocol or whatever UDP actually stands for. There you go, that's that. And technically this could be a one-liner. Funny. But it's too large, so we don't do that. Too large for some strange reason. Ooh, Universal Dump Protocol. That is true. Truth nuke. Also, funny thing, when I came back from the LAN with friends, I redid my setup, and now I have my third monitor like stacked on top. Oh, like before I had my one monitor that direction, and then main monitor here, and then one monitor this direction, right? So secondary monitors in these directions, and then main monitor there. Now what I have is I have my secondary monitor there, and third monitor, hold on, secondary there, third there. I start pointing upwards, right? It's like stacked on top. It's very, very nice. And it just sits on top of like two plastic like storage boxes, and it's the perfect height. And now, you know, when I'm looking at my main monitor, I look at that, and if I look at my secondary one, then I see everything like secondary at the same time. Like right now, I see my system monitor and OBS at the same time, right? And they both have their own screen. It's awesome. I love it. I love it. And if I had like expensive monitor like arms and whatever, then I would use those, but I don't have those, so fucking plastic boxes it is. Yes, I'm vertically blessed. Like good water. All right. How do we do it here? This is for reading. This is still a reading. This is simulating based on the inputs. Ooh, that's actually interesting. Yeah. Or is it? Maybe. I might do a meme with this refactor, where even if we receive new data from the server of the game state, that we only update it when it's time to run physics, instead of just doing it instantly. We'll see. That also might just introduce latency kind of for no reason, but it also reduces the load on the client, like the performance load. But I don't know if the performance load is gonna be like bad, or if the additional delay is gonna be bad. So this is something that will have to be tested. And then I see like which like priority wins, basically, because if the performance load is too high, then the client will just fucking enter a death spiral more often than not, and then it's like, oh well, I'm really glad we processed the network packets as soon as possible, and now we're dead, you know. This is still reading, holy shit. Okay, nice. Finally, we start sending. Look at that, the sending part is quite small. Holy shit. Yep. Oh yeah, this comment is outdated. Nice meme. Can we seriously not have that on the same line? Or was it because of the comment? I don't know. Also, another thing that I love that I've made is this fucking ass bytes function. I want to go over it. Save load, not network. So I have the rate for save load, and then I have two functions without a default implementation, which are, you know, save and load. Then I have a function with a default implementation, and it is a pretty simple function. It just creates a vec, and then it saves the thing that, like, how to say, like, if I implement save load for blocks, then what this will do is it will do save for the blocks struct, or the blocks data type, onto this vec, and then it will return that vec. And what this means is that if I just want to turn one singular thing into bytes, I never have to do the song and dance. I can say .as bytes, right? But if I'm saving like a larger packet, then I just say save, and I supply the vec that I want the bytes to go into. But it's such a useful utility thing. Anyway. Oh, there we go. Okay, so sending is complete. At least it should be. Oh, but we don't try to send the message to the network loop, is the problem. Yes. And then we don't take things off the vec when the server acknowledges the inputs. But I think I'm gonna make the client thread send messages to the network thread, and then we'll test this just to see if anything happens, because doing that should make it so that the server sees the client inputs, and that would be awesome, right? We don't actually need any of this, or we'll keep it here. Fn game tick. We are our client. Dude, I just reacted to some biological reaction happening. I thought it was a sneeze, so I automatically muted, but it was just a yawn. Awesome gameplay. Okay, network message sender. Yes, sir. Oh, how did you do that? Okay, so things should happen on the network then. Ooh. Alright, there we go. Let's see. Oh, what's wrong?
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Let's actually just put this into network. So that's one error less. We don't know the confirmed tick index. Guess we need to know that. And we do a +1 when we receive stuff. So I think this is only needed for network. Yeah. Oh, where did I put that into the wrong spot. There we go. There we go. And inputs. Sure, I mean, inputs the server has not received yet versus inputs the server has not acknowledged. I think I'll just go with this. Right? That's fine. Okay, now we have that. And then we have that. Server address. So we do need the server address after all. Okay. And what do we do on the thing here? Okay. Would we use you? Okay, we never call you. Interesting. Oh, it's called like in game.rs, I guess. And then we call this fucking loop. Okay. Where do we loop over you? Okay, we have you. And what do we do here? I want the data type of the server address. Source address. Okay. Server address. There we go. Okay. That's the easiest way that I have to do that. And did I fuck up somewhere earlier than I thought? Okay, apparently. The hell? What the hell? The whole fucking script fails to parse, so 178. It doesn't give me that error. Oh, okay, sure. That's fine. STDNet socket adder. Fair enough. That's what we'll want in here then. And now we'll have a different error, and it's an... Oh. I mind, there's still this error. Do I call the network loop anywhere? Yes, I do. Okay. 164. Oh, and it's here. Nice. I can just pass in the socket's address. Huh? Huh? Oh, because if I can put the server address into here, right? No, I'm blind. Or then I just need to write move and all of the data is moved. Let's go. Okay, sure. Sure, boss. Cuts out and cuts in super sharply. Okay. Hold on, let me take a look at that. I mean, if I disable this, then I think it's better. But... well, actually, just tell me if that's good or bad. Or if it's any different, right? I think the thing that's was making it weird was the compressor. Yeah. I think I had the compressor on, again, because of the previous streams at the different location, where I was speaking really quietly. I couldn't be as close to the microphone. Oh, and yeah. Yeah, thank you for pointing that out. Also, hello, hi. Hold on. If I make a bunch of text appear, you can see Clear had the idea of putting the game preview into the same kind of layer so that the text is on top of it. So it doesn't just, you know, live on top of everything else. And yeah, it's cool. And I had to move it down because this text usually is here, and it's kind of silly to obstruct the game preview always. So now it's there. Alright. We don't need to format yet. Okay, let's do cargo RR. Cargo RR. Yeah. That is fair enough. Don't worry, I'll hide the color there. Not settings, but we do dun 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 dun. Yeah, I might have to clean up the layout at some point. Okay, so it appears to do nothing. We don't actually send the inputs at all, which sucks a bit. Why do we not send anything? Sending 0 inputs. Nice. Why do we do that? Sure, buddy. Do we never just receive this message? I think so. That has to be the case, kind of. Let's see. Okay, so it's the other one, which has the thingy thing. Yeah, sending 0 inputs. Very cool. Why are we sending 0 inputs? I even looked at it and then... Okay. Message to network thread, new local inputs. And then we send the thing. Hello? Are we not doing physics text? Hello? I'm really looking forward to that printing. Bam. So true. Secret arrangement with Twitch. Sure. So we are running the ticks. Now we're not even printing the other thing that we're sending. Huh? Damn. What the hell is going on? I spawn a thread and then my code breaks? What the hell? Oh, I should do this after this, but it doesn't really matter. Do we receive any messages then? Do we just get stuck here? No, right? Okay. This is interesting. Oh, no more rainy assistance. Unfortunate. Dun, dun. Okay, that's... Alright, let's remove this debug print because it's just in the way. The client indeed does things, but that's about it. The network thread does not do things. You read one input. Huh? Trying to read local inputs, and then we... Huh? I'm kind of really confused. Okay, is there... Probably some function that I could use to, like, read the status of this fucking thing. Okay. Multiple... Sender, single consumer. Yes. Okay. I mean, we have this... Okay. Directly... Sure. I guess this should just work. Hmm. 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 Did I fuck up the thingy things? Network to client sender is here. Network to client. And then client to net. Hold on. Yeah. Yes, that looks to be correct. I'm not like sending the same pair of senders and receivers to the same thread. That's not happening. That's very cool. Client to network sender. Yeah. That makes sense. Is it because of this fucking move keyword? No, it shouldn't be. Oh. Client to network receiver. Do we just get stuck here sometimes? We shouldn't. Oh! Look at this here. We have a fucking break. Maybe this fucking happens. And then we just fucking die sometimes. Yeah, me when I copy code and it doesn't exactly work. We need to have an inner loop here. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I like how I just fucking kill the network thread, and then I'm like, oh, why is it not working? And I think that's like one half of the issue. Let's actually connect on this one because it's the logs are visible on my screen. Oh? Oh, this is the server. Never mind. Okay, now we are sending a lot more inputs though. Let's see it actually work. Oh, I pressed back. Okay, that's fine. Like we're trying to send them, but the server is not receiving anything. We are trying to send, right? That is way better than before. My breathing room down here? Okay. Yes. I believe this probably worked, but we're sending too much data. I think that's the problem. Could have test that theory. And that's pretty easy to test actually. Do this and then fuck. Okay, I just tried to like move immediately, but then it didn't do the thing. Sure. Okay. I'll just leave it as it is and hope that it works when it actually matters. Okay. I shouldn't have closed the other tab. What next? Lights here. Yep. Yep. Okay, so we have to read data and then send info to the gameplay thread. That is the current task. And this should be a part of the inner loop, I think. Hold on, let me think. Yes. Yep. I mean, not this thing, but that thing. The comment. The comment should be in scope. Okay. I guess I kind of want to collect everything. And for that, I can copy what I've done before. Let's just have this random part of the string. Or the random part of the code. And this is the commented out part, so this is the client. Yep. Let's see. Match network data. Do we just copy this entire fucking thing? Let's see. Well, let's start by copying and then modify. Ding ding. I think that's the correct indentation level. Alright. Oh, we probably don't have confirmed tech index and a bunch of other variables that we're trying to reference here. Yeah. Route input buffer size. Huh? Where's that even? Oh, okay. It's just a thing that's defined. I think outside of this reading loop. Thanks for looping, and we're receiving a bunch of messages. And this is 231. Actually, let's just cheat. Yeah, it's before the loop. Alright. New simulation inputs.
also should probably be, yep. Defined here. Okay. We have a bunch of like dereferencing an integer because this is slightly different than it used to be. That's fine. Do that. And then 219. So we are here. Do that. 2, 3, 4. Double whammy. There we go. And now it actually runs. What the hell? Or at least compiles. But I don't think there's any crashes here either. Okay. Now, network data. We have new simulation inputs. So I think we just send this. Yeah. Oh, I had the wrong thing highlighted. There we go. And we say message sender. What's the dot send? Okay, sure. Yeah, that's. Let's see. No. I'm not using the DIY transcoding thing. Although it would be very funny to like stream the gummy bear, fucking music video on one encoding quality and then the real stream on another. That'd be funny. So I'm curious. I could do a meme where I make this new simulation inputs a simpler message where it's just simulation inputs and that's it. And then I just send the message multiple times. Actually, that's why would I not do that? Why do I note the start tick here and then I have a thingy thing? Oh, I was thinking something else. But yeah, we discard all of the simulation, but so we don't need here. This can be a lot simpler. So we don't have this. But honestly, I still kind of want to send a vec because we might get multiple. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what is better. So I'll just go with this for now. New simulation inputs. I guess this is simpler to write for now. Like I literally just do new simulation inputs, right? Instead of having to worry about it. Oh, lole. Oh yeah, and I should send it after the loop. After the loop. We don't use these messages from the network thread anywhere. So I should do that. And then things might magically start working, which is awesome. Network message senders here. And this is in game tech. Let's also take the network message receiver. Oh, So I guess we just iterate the confirmed game state here. Confirmed game state. Now, before running the prediction, should not get any errors. Yep, indeed. And that should be fine. Yep, indeed. And now we shrimply for input and inputs. Oh, it's game tech. And we do this, and we need the replay. Oh, there we go. There we go. And dun, 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 dun. Let's see. I got on the flow a bit. Okay. No new chat. Awesome. I did not look at chat at all for like an extended period of time. So like, holy shit. I just typed some code. Anyway, okay. If we simulate forward. Yep. Okay. We also need to do the like simulate forward meme here. Oh, we don't have that many block comments. That's good. I can find this. And let's go here. Also, if you hear speech from the background, then unlucky. Can't do anything about that. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, here we do the shallow clone like I'm doing now. And then where do we simulate forward? Oh, there we go. Oh, I didn't mean to go here. I meant to go here. And we have the last server inputs here as well. That's good. Oh, that should probably happen elsewhere. Yeah, I'm about to have this not work at all. That's awesome. You have this like in 2 places now. And where do we even like set this? Like last server inputs. I guess. Oh yeah, okay, it's here. It's here. Here. Actually, instead of this, and I'm assuming this is not empty. Fuck. Not that. There we go. Hold on, what am I doing? 606? Okay, it's the thing that is cloned, that's fine. Expected option hash map. Oh, okay. And then we need to say sum. Okay, that's fine. So true. Yeah, I would honestly not complain if I was that focused for an hour straight. Even if it meant that I didn't look at chat. Anyway, let's see. Sometimes it do be like that. There's a balance to be struck, and my balance is all code. I've come here to read chat and do programming. And I've run out of and I'm all out of chat. Fuck, I butchered that so bad. Anyway, okay. Oof. Okay. Oof was a response to the chat message. Okay. 606. What are we doing here?
Oh.
Oh yeah, here we try to roll forward. Oh. Damn. Like, handling the predicted game state also needs a list of inputs that the server has not received. Fuck. That's annoying. I need to have this back in multiple places. On both threads, I mean. Sure, buddy. And then... Well, how do we know? Fuck, that's so annoying. I really need this in both places. And I can't really make the predicted state run, like, live here either. I just need to duplicate the fucking logic into two places. I mean, when the problem is not trivial. Oh, I'll just multi-thread it. I'll just put the other thing in the other thread. So easy. So true, so true. And I don't think I should be sending game state over the thread. Like, that seems like a bad idea. Because it might be big, you know? I could be sending the player inputs over and over, but I should just have a copy on both threads and just keep them in sync. Fuck. And I guess upside or downside, however, depends on which way you look at it, is that if there's a slight desync, then it'll just be like a small annoyance issue instead of breaking the game. Right? Okay. We need to keep track of this. And in game simulation manager. I was so excited to be rid of this. Alright. Network to RS 144. Let's just move back. Oh, look at that text just being on top of the game preview. Holy, holy. And it's like, right now this feels like this symbolizes me being imprisoned by the code. I'm like behind the code. I'm stuck here. Help. Help. Let's see. Also, actually, this is something that just came to my mind. I almost said I've been thinking about, but that's a lie. That's a lie. It just came to my head. I was talking with a friend on Discord, and my mic setup was still not like fully there. And I was using my webcam microphone, right? Which is not the correct thing. Also, let me check that I'm not using the webcam microphone right now. But that would be kind of funny. Okay, for a moment I thought I was actually using the webcam microphone again. Okay, anyway. So I asked them, like, oh, what's the voice quality like? You know, because I was curious. And they're like, oh, no, you sound like you, right? Or like it's the usual or whatever. And then I still go look at the audio setup because I'm like, it might be fucked up. And then I see that I'm using the webcam microphone. And I switch to this microphone. And then they're like, oh, that's even more correct. Oh yeah, the first thing they said is like, it sounds correct. And then when I switched to this mic, it sounds even more correct. And then they also told me that I have a distinctive voice. I was like, damn, I don't think I've heard that before. And I'm like, how true is that? Because there's some amount of you sound. I mean, it's not even that you sound different than you do in your head. Because I've listened to myself in like recordings and I'm fine with it, right? I've heard your voice before. Nice. Interesting. Doesn't everyone have this thing? I guess not. I guess not. I mean, I could say that at least one of the chatters has a very distinctive voice. I could tell you apart from other random people I have heard when I first. That is a way to put it. uh, that is the way to put it. Interesting. Anyway, let's see. Okay, what are we doing here? 5, 3, no, 5. Okay, I'm wrong file. Dude, this is one of those things that I don't really pay attention to, right? That is, how to say, like the distinctiveness of one's voice is like tidbit information to me. Or I guess, I don't know, This might be a thing that I start caring about because of that one fucking comment. Anyway, let's actually do this thing. So, here is the error. Is already borrowed. What do you mean? Oh, yes. This should be after. Thank you, Rust. fuck you, Rust, presumably? I wanted to make that joke. Let's see if this is actually the problem. Mm-hmm. Fair enough, fair enough. Fair enough. This might be okay. So I have this thing sometimes. This is like, well, I'll just complain about it. Whatever. I won't think about if it sounds cringe to complain about it. But I have this experience quite a few times where someone like comes up to me and is like, "Oh, do you remember me?" Right? And I'm like, "No, no." It feels bad every time. I wish I would remember everyone, right? And it's like usually it's like in game, mostly on Mindplex, honestly. And there's also people that I play Rocket League with, and I'm like, I just fucking forget. And it does also happen IRL, right? Like I haven't interacted with someone for like half a year or like a few years, and then I just have no memory of their name. Like I know they I guess it's a bit different because I know the person exists. I know kind of what they're like. Well, I know what they're like, but I just don't remember the name. And you wouldn't catch any of those people dead forgetting my name for some reason. And it's like, bruh. No, this is not about voice. Like, it's just about the person in general. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. I guess that could be the case. I don't know. Let's see. Show. What's some player inputs? 600. First borough is here. And 608 is the second borough? Huh? Oh, this is supposed to be even lower down. My bad. My bad. There we go. Okay. I never meant to say fuck you, Rust. It was actually thank you, Rust. I just didn't move it down far enough. That's awesome. Yeah, here, if we receive messages from the network, from the server, then we might have some simulation inputs. And in that case, we take note of the latest player inputs from everyone, and we can use those when we are doing our little prediction tick here. But do we even need this anymore, actually? Kind of, I guess. Yeah. I can live there. It's fine. Okay. We need to simulate forward. Predict against this. Hold on. What the fuck is going on here? Ooh, I just realized I could show you something in Minecraft soon. Something devilish. The player was clone. Okay. So here we push the confirm to game state forward. Okay, we do that. Okay. I just like blanked out from the conversation and forgot that I did this. What do we clone here? Questions mark. Local inputs. Oh, I guess because we just need those. Yeah. That makes sense. Okay. And nah, it's not the texture pack. It's not that. Let's see. Yeah, so we just need the list of local inputs now. Okay. But we kind of have the list of local inputs now. Although, we need to also trim that list of local inputs. Can I just do this at the end of the tick? Maybe, but let's keep it here. Just so it never fails. This could be a message from the network thread. I would rather not try to figure this out here. I could figure it out here and like remake the logic from the network thread here and be like, oh, we simulated forward and we have to do this now. But I could just simplify the code a bit, right? That's fine. It's fine. Oh, do we not trim this ever? Nice. Okay, we never trimmed the fucking inputs. Anyway. So I mean I could copy the logic from game.rs like the old network thread implementation. But for now I'll just see if we actually get anything moving. Let's see. Oh, we just fucking crash instantly. What's happening? No, the crash happened here. It just fucking ended. This is no crash message at all. What the hell? Let's try it again. Huh? Huh? We just instantly fucking disappear with nothing. It just silently just like, nah, we ain't doing anything. Okay, that's awesome. So now we're gonna play spot the line of code that kills the entire thing with nothing. Hold on, let's go source main. Yeah, like we should at least get this print message, right? Oh, I love how we have such outdated to-dos here. Anyway, yeah, this should always print when the game quits, right? Like, here's the app, like, loop itself being like, oh, we're exiting. And then this is, like, the main function being like, okay, yeah, whatever this shit is, it's over, right? Like, it's just done. But now it's, this is quitting silently. Okay. And the latest print is packet length. It's maybe on the network thread? Is the network thread fucking dying? Okay, let's not send this and then see if we crash still. We do. Oh, now it's trying to read local. And it's not even a panic, like it's worse than that. Let's have those here as well. Interesting. I do this. Holy. This is the first time I've had this happen in Rust. Wait, is this an infinite loop? No way, right? Like, how fast are these things happening? Yeah, okay, we might just need to sleep. Where do I have the actual sleep? Where's my sleep function? Huh? Oh, yeah, because I don't actually sleep here. My bad, my bad. I seriously don't sleep anywhere. That's interesting. But it's like STD thread sleep, basically. I just wanted to copy it. And this loop might just be running too fast, and that's the problem. STD thread sleep. Let's just do millis and then do like 120. Think that's correct? Let's hope that it doesn't fucking flow silently. You don't sleep in code, so true. Alright. Ding ding. Oh, now look at that. We get a fucking message now. Oh my god. I just realized something. I have a funny theory. Funny fucking theory. So my theory is that we are getting the error message, but it's buried by the other debug print, right? Because it's on another thread. And I'm just not used to that being a possibility. So now, let's copy all this shit. Copy that. Go here. Yes! Look at that! So, in the middle of everything, like we have the deep compilation output first, like warnings and whatever, right? And then we start running the game, and somewhere here in the middle, we fucking crash, right? But the network thread doesn't know about this crash yet, right? It's just running, right? But then eventually, that thread is killed. Dude, that is fucking awesome. That I did not think in my head that this is the thing that can happen. But I guess so, right? If I feel like a baby at multi-threading now. Holy shit. Anyway, I should probably do a thing here where I should crash if the other one is dead. I need to refer to the documentation again. Multiple senders. Oh, multiple sender. Okay, I don't know why. Multi-producer. Okay. Okay, so send has the result. How would I know if the other one is dead? Okay. I'm trying to do try receive. And I think that doesn't return a thingy thing. Or is try receive? Well, try iter is what I'm actually using. Yeah, or if the channel is up. Yep. I need to do block. I need to try rec v maybe? Fuck. That's a bit annoying. I would wish that the try iter also gives me a result. Or that I would have this is disconnected thing. Good. I would want to use try recv to check if there are messages. But the problem is that I might do try iter, and then immediately after. Also, huh? Oh, hello! I'm only in the small window. Oh, I didn't mean to click Godot. Godot, I love you, but go away. Okay. So I do try iter here, and then I do try recv immediately after, there might have been a new message there, and then the try recv returns some, and then I'm fucked because there's a message that I just read, and I'm not actually handling it. Damn, I said I love you, Godot, though. Why is everyone so mean to me? Broken heart emoji. Anyway. I could do this in a scuffed way. I could do this in a scuffed way. And like do another fucking iterated loop. Sure, we'll do recv because we can actually close the thread when it's appropriate. Can I even say that? What do I even type right here? Like, type here. Oh yeah. Is this valid syntax? This feels so fucking scuffed. What the hell? Good time to note that I have not committed in a while. Violet. Okay, it's Violet. Violet. So I guess it's something like this. Can I even do else here? Is that a thing? Yeah, okay. While else is not supported. That's fair enough. Okay. I need to do this a slightly different way. We define a loop here. We go here. Then this is a let else and not a let if. That's valid. And then isn't that right? Oh. Huh? So it's just hold on. What the hell? Right requi error. What are you? Empty and disconnected. Okay. Fair enough. So I just need to match on the error. Okay. Match. Okay. This is city sync fucking MPSC right rec the error. So I don't want to type that multiple times. Disconnected. Discover secret. What the oh yeah, okay. Holy shit. Like, where do I have this written in the open files that I have? It's in audio from the previous project. That's fucking funny. Anyway. Fuck. And this is actually just this. And these are the errors, actually. Yes. Let me do this. -E. And then we have okay message. A client message. There we go. And what we really want to do here is actually that should be correct. That is shenanigans. And then we remove this. Let's see. Damn. So true. I don't know how I would integrate that meme into the stream, but that is an idea. Okay. This and this. What is the last commit name? Okay, we do B. We be typing B into what be the commit message. B. And let's just try to run it. I don't even have a mental model of what's gonna happen right now. So let's get one. Let's get one. let's get a mental model for what the code does. Oh yeah, I was doing this. Okay. We still print a whole bunch of garbage before realizing that the main thread has hung up on us. It takes a while for the information to travel, I guess. Where's the panic? Where is the panic? Where is the panic? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Still, like, high up. I guess because this loop is so fast. Oh, we actually have a sleep here. Nice. Anyway, where's all the sleep? There we go. Let's do 120 ms here. Just for testing. I don't know what the sleep should be. Let's fix the actual error in a moment. There we go. Now, we at least have the error, like, relatively close to the bottom of the screen, right? I know. Funny. Okay. What now? Left 3, right 1. This is in game.rs. Oh yeah, this might be a thing that I have to put the backtrace on. Yeah. Din din, and let's let it go, let it crash. Ooh. Interesting. We got a bunch of print from the secondary thread before actually exiting. Anyway. So it doesn't print everything at once. So the fucking network thread is just inserting itself into the middle of the fucking crash like message. That's awesome. Okay, let's see. Stack backtrace. Oh, this is the actual thing that's through 592. Yeah. So it's right here. What was the thingy thing? Left is 3. Okay. Then we go 1796. Left is 3. So the actual amount. Huh? What do we get? 3 players? Excuse me? We should have 1 or 2, not 3. What the hell? What the hell? Oh, it's a fucking off by 1. Oh my god. Ah! I'm probably adding multiple players. Okay, this is so much debug print. Yeah, added new player, added new player. I'm pretty sure these are both on the confirmed game state. Oi, 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 oi. Okay. You know what? I'll show you the Minecraft thing, and then I'll end the stream. Oi, oi, oi. This is something. This is something. And this is fast enough so that I'm not gonna change the stream category. No preview. So true. Oh, I'm just oof. Oof, 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 oof. I was already feeling like, oh, do I stream? You know? It's like so easy to kind of not stream, I guess. And be like, no, let's be lazy. But I already like skipped one stream, but that was for a valid reason, right? Wait, can I get in even? Oh yeah, there's space. But yeah. Why is multi-threading difficult? No way. Anyway, so I've been playing clans, right? And this is a game mode on Mineplex. And like we've been, and okay, so the funny thing is, I've been like shush on the server itself about me have our clan having stuff, right? But this stream is niche enough so I can just show here and nobody will fucking know on the server, right? Oh, someone picked. Oh yeah. Hello. Wait, where am I? Here. Hello. I should probably disable that for a moment, and then I will wonder about this next. Actually, I shouldn't do it like that. I should do it like this and this. So the camera is disabled. There we go. And then I can disable the goals as well. There we go. Yes. Now everything is fine. Yeah, but we have some amount of stuff, right? Oh, I feel like someone might have sold soup while I wasn't aware. Or then we just have that much and I forgot about that. Anyway, so we've been collecting gold. Like, this is a lot, right? And everybody thinks we're poor, which is funny. And, you know, some sets, some materials. A soup poster. Yeah. And so we have this farm. A mushroom farm, right? And for context, there's no redstone on the server, right? The closest you can get to redstone is having a pressure plate and then a door right next to that pressure plate, and that's it. There's nothing else, right? So it's like, okay, how do you automate farming on a server without redstone? Also interesting. I have the paintball resource pack that I made active, kind of for no reason. And also, look at these mushroom models. Awesome. I like this resource pack. Anyway, so the way the farm works is this is still a work in progress. The farm is not complete. It's like half complete. So I break that dirt, and then the water flows, and I can replace it. And then my FPS will go a bit lower, as all of the mushrooms are destroyed. And right now we're just seeing the top layer. But there are many layers of the farm, right? It's the same thing, just repeated over and over and over and over again until the very bottom. Would have been funny if I died there. I want to organize this so they go into their rows. There we go. And we just get a few mushrooms, right? Just a few. And the mushrooms that make everything regrow are on top of those blocks, and they're safe from the water, so they'll never break. So it's like semi-automated. Yeah. Haha, I preemptively answered the question. Let's go. And this is a yield, I don't know with how long of a wait, because nobody's been online and flushing the farm. Let's put these bad boys in here. Oh, the chest is full. And we've run out of dedicated mushroom chests. Just like that. I need to craft soup at some point. And that's... Anyway. And we can see there's mushrooms again. Like, these are the ones that, you know, don't get broken, but that one right there, that has regrown, that has regrown, that has regrown. And when there are not a lot of people on the server, the mushrooms grow really slowly, and it's actually not worth it to farm. But when there are enough people on the server, the mushroom growth rate grows, like, increases by like 10x for some reason. And it's like, what the fuck? And when there are enough people on, it's optimal to flush the farm every 2 minutes. That gives you the best gold per minute. And I think it's been 2 minutes since I placed the dirt. And the way that I time this is that the moment that I replace this, now it's like the timer for the next cycle has started, if I was timing this. And then when it says 2 minutes, then I place the dirt again, right? Yippee! Let's do this again. Yoink! This is satisfying for me, personally, to do it like this. There we go. Ding ding ding. Mushroom, mushroom. And one soup sells for 109 gold. So, each pair of stacks here, minus the price of the wood for the bowls, is 64 times 109. And it starts to add up. And see, in that time, in that small amount of time, this is how much we got. Like, look at that. So many mushrooms. And that's every 2 minutes, if you can be bothered to fucking flush it every 2 minutes. Yeah. And keeping that in mind, oh, well, do you want to be my calculator even further? So there's, all of these are like, you know, these are browns, these are reds. Reds are the top. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 double chests. Oh, there's one stack missing here, but that's fine. There's like a stack somewhere else, right? So 6 double chests of these. How much is that? Okay, thank you. So 2 million. Nice. That's awesome. And hold on, let me take that number and divide that by 50,000 because, oh my god. Can I please select something in chat? Okay, never mind. I'm just copying by hand. If I can. Please, let me type. Okay, thank you. My input was not being eaten anymore. So we could have 45 gold tokens if we sold everything. So that's more than a double chest of gold tokens. Yeah, so I guess another way to put it would be that we have so many mushrooms right now That it's more than everything we've farmed so far and sold. Right? At least in the form of these gold tokens. We have other resources as well, right? Like sets and arrows and bows and whatever. Oh my god, there's more mushrooms. They're everywhere. Anyway, that's not enough though. So some people were like flexing their own mushroom farms in chat. I got insecure, so I decided to double the farm. So that's what this is. It's not done yet, sadly. Let's see. Do I have Sizing Slime? Yes, I do. I don't know if I can get to the bottom without dying, though. Kind of want to show what building this looks like, because it's kind of mind-numbing. Okay, can I see home? Hello? There we go. Let's put this set back here. Okay, I'll take this one, I guess. Okay. So with this build, I have a leap ability, and if I use it near the bottom, then I will not fucking take fall damage and die. I would prefer to be on full health, though. Oh, there was another set here. Never mind. That's fine. And I need signs. There we go. There we have signs. There's another set here. Nice. Where's the in progress one? That's done. Wait, did I not mark it? Hello. Or did I just finish and not start a new one? I might have not started a new one. But you know how some people mine the chunk out and then they build the farm? I decided that that's cringe. I guess I'll start here. There we go. Oh wait, what do you mean no need to bother? What was that in response to? I'm curious. But yeah, but you build it like this. You... Oh, do I have a shovel? No, I don't. You just mine out as far as you can. Right? If I had a shovel. Right? And this is the platform for the mushrooms. Then we do the sign shenanigans that makes the water flow correctly. Mine one down. And repeat. Right? Riveting gameplay. All those on top. And this has been most of my playtime on clans so far. Just making the farm. And then repeat, 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 repeat until you're like at the bottom. And then I still have to place these mushrooms here. Like on these blocks. On the yellow blocks. And yeah, and after all that's done, you can have many, many mushrooms. Yeah. What I'm going to do with my future wealth? Well, I can show you, actually. Now that you mention that. I can already show you what I'm doing with my wealth, right? My inventory is a mess. Let's not care. Let's hope nobody kills me. Because I'm technically going out in the open for a second. There we go. So we can just kind of bully people with the wealth we have. You know, money gives you things. I truly need to streamline the like crafting soup and selling it somehow. That part is the hardest right now. Not the actual farming of the mushrooms. So here we have a ranger set and a bow and a bunch of arrows. Actually, I need more arrows here. And now I can just fucking LARP as a sniper. Oh, there's a fight going on? Nice. Oh, the fight ended. I couldn't clean up. I could have shot anyway, but I didn't want to let them know that I'm here. So true. Bullying children in a video game? Isn't that a, valiant goal? Wait, did I have... Yeah, I have explosive arrow. Okay. I kind of want to switch to napalm shot. Yeah. Well, let's see if I can shoot someone. There's some people there. They're quite far away, though. They are fighting, though. Yeah, no, that they're so far away. I was, like, hoping that I could shoot them easily. Where's my arrow even going? Okay, let's see. It goes there. Sure, buddy. Sure, buddy. I don't know if the fire hits someone. Because I have 1 XP level. Keep a lot closer. Fuck, where'd they go? They just fucking disappeared. Did they go into that building? Maybe. True. And... Oh? That's gonna... Oh, they're fighting! I think? They're fucking behind there somewhere. Okay. I'm aiming so bad right now. I'm not locked in. Yeah, no. Okay. It's gonna go there. And it's not easy to hit people really far away, I can say that. But I'm also trash at the bow. No, that was still kind of far away. But yeah, this is the gameplay. I just realized I didn't have a game audio on, but that's fine. But this is Clans. This is what I've been doing a lot with my free time lately. A lot of fun. This farm, get shit ton of wealth. Try to find bugs in the game. And then just bully people. That's the gameplay loop. But I'll re-enable all of the things for next time. So this is here, this is here. Well, this was just the end of the stream. Camera back. Oh, let me see. Yeah, if I look down, you can kind of see me through the cobblestone. There we go. Yeah, I'll continue on the network shenanigans at some point. And yeah. Have a good one. Bye bye.